Hi, how are you guys doing? I'm doing kind of okay. It's been, same old same. Some anxiety going from day to day, but I'm getting everything done I want to get done. Except lately I've been slacking with making videos. I just hope that I will catch on sooner or later again with making more and more videos for y'all. Because I have a lot to do, man. What can I say, right? There's a lot of things to react to. There's a lot of content to react to for xikers. And today, we have been told, or I have been told by one of you, that I should react to the dance practice, where, the video is a little bit more focused on them actually dancing. Whereas I have said that, I don't remember exactly what I've said, but I had some criticisms of how the music video or the performance video was kind of like cut, and a lot of cool moves that I would have liked have not been properly highlighted, so to speak, in the performance video, which made me sad. So, what better thing to do than to watch a dance practice where there's no cuts, there's no special angles, just dancing. Red Sun is an amazing song. I really, really, really like that song. It's one of those songs that is so good that when I really like a song, I keep myself from listening to it. I'm like afraid I'm gonna ruin it, but by overplaying it. But I need to stop doing that. Specifically with xikers stuff, I want to get very. I want to know exactly how all the songs go. I want to intuitively know the songs. I want to know every little voice crack in the songs that I love, and yeah, I need to get back into doing that. I'm always all over the place, you know, in my own head. So when it comes to music and stuff, I need to just kind of keep at it. And not just is it great to appreciate the dance today a little bit more than in the performance video for me and myself, but also just you know listen to the song again, which I'm excited for. So we can jump into it pretty much instantly, and I think I'm just going to stop throughout the whole thing. Um, I want to try not to do too much. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it a second time. We'll see. I'll just do one thing by another. Turn it down a little bit, just a slight bit. Yes. Oh god. I'm actually really happy that I'm doing this. Um there's something about that performance video that made me not be able to really focus on the dancing. So that has been already a really good sort of opening. How would I even call that, right? It's Minche's pants are so unnecessarily low. I mean, I know there's probably like a low cut pants, like where I don't know, maybe it's oversized, but there's no way that this makes dancing easier for him. One thing I definitely love a lot about Psychers dancing, and it evolved a little bit. I already think over the short period of time where they have been active up until now, the few years, and the one thing I do very much like about that the Psychers performances is that they put a lot of effort into um, putting focus on what's being rapped about and how the dancing could sort of let me just show you what I mean. Like here, when he says trophy, right? Trophy. He does like this big move, with his hands. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to look like a trophy or something, but just, you know, the dancing harmonizes a lot with the noises that they make, with the rapping and the singing. You know, I like that. I think that's amazing with xikers. It's also in the background, the rest of the group goes, Hamana, you know, kind of in a whispery tone, and they move accordingly. They go down slowly, since it's whispered, you know. They go fast and then they slow down, you know, like their breath is slowly leaving their mouth still. You know what I mean? With how they pronounce it. I think it's really cool. The bada bada bada, and he waves his arm for every single time he does it, and then the group in the back does it because they're yelling it. You know, it's I know this is what you're supposed to do with performances. That's what you're supposed to do with dances. I understand that, but I think they really succeeded in making it a big point that is recognizable. You know, you can put so much effort. You can put so much effort into a dance routine and put so many little details in as much as possible. If they don't stand out to the viewer, it's pointless. All right, so let's just enjoy a little bit more without my yapping. Ah, look at Hunter. Look at that smile. That almost looks like a troll face right there. I'm telling you, man, as Hunter is a very special character. He definitely, you know, if they didn't have Tricky, Hunter would be the face of the group. I mean, he is, you know, but theoretically, Tricky is the mascot, which, you know, I still don't quite know if Tricky is sort of like a fluid something, but as far as I know, it's like the smiley faces that they have everywhere and around, like the album covers and stuff. Mmm, the original taste. Reminds me of the Super Bowl. But see, that's so cool, man. You can see Suman slowly walking up, coming in with a very boxy jump. You know, very boxy, taking his knees up. That's so playful and cool, and it fits Sumin in this song. You know, I can't believe, I still can't believe that in that one karaoke Hello 82 thing, he is such an old guy. Like from everything, from his fit to how he acted, so old. And then you look at him here, and like his fit and how he performs the song, how he raps it, it doesn't give Uncle at all. It doesn't give Uncle a little bit. I don't. He's a very split soul, you know. Like he switches from young and old all the time. It's like some of like a Benjamin Button type problem going on, I guess. It's outrageous. Mmm. I'm so real. I'm so real. I think that's really cool. That has so much power in it. It's not like, you know, it's not like a move that like you will remember forever. You know, that's not like the move that like if someone mentions Dread Son, you're like, oh yeah, right. But like it's nonetheless I think a great choice for the hook. Give it to me. Come on. The pop lock. Pop blocking. Ooh, 3 times with the neck. How do you fucking? I mean, I'm not a dancer. I couldn't do it, but like, how do you even do that? Mmm. Oh, wait, is that Chinsik at this part? Ooh, fucking throwing it up, catching it with a bow. That's amazing. I did not know though that that's Chinsik at this part. Also, I should probably take. I'm leaning always. I'm leaning always down when I watch like some Gremlin. Probably better if I put down my thing a little bit. Anyway, I'm surprised that that's Chinsik. So much power in his voice. Like the make a bow. Like there's distortion in his voice here. Like maybe it is just in this room and the speakers where it kind of or underlines it a little bit. Like maybe it's a little bit distorted because they're playing it so loud. But okay, that's Young. It's also good to see like uninterrupted things, right, that are like unedited, not that much makeup on, for me to kind of learn whose voice is who and stuff, Wait, just for myself, that is sorry. Right, this guy, he has the rounded face. That means he has to be Chunmin, right? Second oldest. Looks like Eevee the Pokemon. I don't remember much more about him though. Yes. Cool. Yes, those parts where they're two sort of like a duet in dancing, I guess. That's amazing. I think more groups should put that in their songs, not just in their performances, but like as a like this part is them, those two. Sometimes you have it like in a rap line, what's like two guys having a part together, where you switch back and forth and stuff, and then you can be like, oh, that combo is very cool. I rarely see it, so you know, this entire part is theirs. This entire like the music changes up for them, and it's just Chinsik and Seiyun, their part, so to speak, and they really put in a lot. They put in a lot of singing, dancing, you know. I just think that's really cool. Also, the Chinsik Seiyu combination is interesting. And I'm talking strictly visuals, right? You have Seiyun, who's a long boy. You have Chinsik, who has like a really pronounced jaw. And they often have different vibes of outfit. Now, in the performance video, they had more matching outfits. But Seiyun often has like a gimmicky outfit. It feels like they make him. They use all of that real estate to make more interesting outfits. They put in a lot of small tidbits, and it's just seeing them now together in their private clothing. Obviously, it's not gonna make my point really clear, because that's obviously just their how they how they're dressing, so to speak, outside of performances. It's their private dress, whatever. You know what I mean, right? I do think it's an interesting combo, right? Just visually. Obviously, they complement each other great when it comes to singing. It's very hard to find someone that has the same statue, like the same sort of body type as Seiyon, that isn't gonna look like a small person next to Seiyon. Yeah, Seiyon. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's so warm. You guys have no idea. Like we're burning up over here in Europe. That's not fun. Also, listen, that thing, right? Hunter is has the front of his shirt tucked in. Now that is something that when I was younger, a lot of people did to add some swagger to the outfit, and they always looked really dumb. Like very rarely does it look cool when someone tucks the front of his shirt in. Um, Hunter pulls it off effortlessly, you know. Also, like, it's so fun watching Hunter. Like, he is the most fan cammy character. You know what I mean? Like, you could have any performance and just focus on him, like the smiling, the lip syncing, the taking the lip up, you know? Like, Hunter is so rarely do I see and find idols who their biggest strength is like visual. You know, to me, I'm more or less a new sort of K-pop fan, right? So the the idea of like what a visual is, like not just dancer, but like visual, you know, it always made sense. It always clicked to me, but I always had a little bit beef with that concept because I'm like, I know idols were like, oh, their visuals are special, oh, their visuals, but like never is it that important of a character trait where I'm like, oh yeah, you know, he is a visual. You know, it's kind of like I always kind of didn't know what to think of the whole visuals concept, but with Hunter I get it. I see it now. Hunter is like such just a visual first. Like it's so I'm not taking that away from any of his dancing or specifically dancing. I think he's an amazing dancer. Specifically from his dancing or his singing or also his rap parts that he sometimes gets. Um, it's really just damn, bro. Like you are an amazing visual, and first and foremost, like Hunter to me, from everything I've seen, all in all, probably the best visual. You know, just naturally a visual. Even even if you don't like how he looks, even if like the shape of his head for some reason annoys you, it doesn't matter, right? Because it's very objectively clear that this dude puts in either a lot of work or it's just naturally a visual. The way he represents what he does, the dancing, the music, the rapping, just with his face, with his posture, it's amazing. It's always shocking to me when I pay attention to him, and I'm like, that is just something that it's just he's amazing at it. What can I say, man? There you go. They have the little dance circle. Da 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 da. I always like the flick up into like this, right? I don't know how to call this correctly, you know, but like a bow, you know. So I love the flick up. You know, obviously it's not literally oh they're catching something that comes down, obviously because they did it with the foot now and like that doesn't make sense, right? But I like that. I just like that. That's cool, man. It's. So who are you? You're Yuchun, right? I assume that's Yuchun, right? We have Chunmin, Hunter, Yichen, Seiyon, Sumin, Minche. Back there is Hyunwoo, so you have to be Yuchun. I have such trouble. If you told me find Yuchun, I always have to take everyone out. It still hasn't gone into my head yet. Also, Yuchun, obviously, like Yuchun is just um such a great voice. So I am sometimes a little bit sad that xikers is so, I don't know. It's just there have been songs where Yuchun was able to shine, right? And that goes in general for people like Chinsik, yes, and Seiyun. I feel like that's like the vocal line. Obviously, I keep forgetting what the exact lines are, but to me, when I think psycho singers, I think Chinsik, Seiyun, and Yuchun. And often I'm like, oh, I catch, oh, that's Chinsik. Like I catch, oh, no, that's Seiyun. I usually have eyes for him, so like I always recognize him when he's on screen or when I recognize anything about him. But then it's like Yuchun, and it's like, who is that? And I listen to the voice, and I do my thing where I take everyone out, and it's like, oh yeah, obviously that's Yuchun. Like how did I not get that? And that makes me sad because he is very much special, and he's kind of going under for me still, but I'm sure that's just a matter of time. Also, can we just talk about how weird it is that like remembering people's names and faces and stuff is so much more easy when it's like natural and you meet people outside or something, versus like, oh, here's just 10 dudes like on a screen, like remember their names now. Like to me, for some reason, remembering names for K-pop idols is so much more difficult than like anything else. Like I don't know what makes it so hard for me sometimes, but it is a funny thing. There you go. There is that jump. I was literally about to stop and say, for a dance break, this is not as impressive as I hoped it would be. Specifically, like when you compare to the rest of the song that we just saw. I was like, a little bit of a boring dance break compared to the rest. And then I remembered the jump, and there was the jump. Also, it's again Sumin that jumps. I think he's the jump boy, jump man. But like, damn, like look at this. Look how much height he gets. That's so awesome. Like, look how epic this jump is. And now understand why my annoyance at whoever decided to put that in the like the angle. I explained it in the. Just if you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, watch my review or reaction, whatever, to the performance video for Red Sun, and right about in the last quarter of my reaction, when I went through it the second time, I get so heated. Well, not heated, but I get so annoyed at how they chose to show this jump, which is in a way where they just kind of take everything away. Look at this. Look at how awesome this is. And then look how they portrayed it in the performance video and just how much it took away from that. For me, a performance video, it's great. It's like, okay, KQ, put all of your cool locations in it, all the cool cuts, It's all cool and stuff, but it's like if in the dance performance, in the performance video, the dance performance isn't like properly shown off, then like you failed, just from the idea of like what a performance video to me is. Oh, and he even lands on one foot. See, like, how would we know that? How we didn't see that in the performance video, I think. So like, that's awesome. Look at how much height he gets, how outstretched he is, and this this guy, I almost called him a motherfucker. This guy, this guy lands on one foot, angled, and he. That's amazing. KQ, make me see it. Why do I have to go to the practice to see that? And he stands on his leg for so long. That is so difficult. I'm not a dancer. I don't dabble in dancing a lot, but like for me seeing that, I'm like that's difficult as fuck, man. Get him in. Get him the ending fairies in. Come on, guys. Like, I'm like, listen, I understand that like the dances are outrageously, they're taking away a lot, right, from whoever dances them. Obviously they are, obviously they are having to breathe properly, right? To not fucking die. But there's no way sometimes at these ending fairy moments that they are breathing as loud as they are. Like, you kind of heard it there, right? Like, I didn't turn up the volume or anything. That was just them breathing. So, what did I think? Let's see. What did I think? What can I say? It's an awesome song, and I think I mentioned it in the performance video. I think they did a great job having a good dance performance, a good choreography for that song and how it is, and the energy and everything, this and that. But this to me was just a reminder that I should not care so much about certain certain performance videos, right? I remember the Kung performance video, which was amazing, and it took so much time and effort to show the dance and the performance, especially when they had the umbrella throughout. They made it a point to show the amazing choreography. The performance video for Red Sun is awesome. It's basically a music video. It's cool as fuck, okay? But it kind of takes away from the performance aspect, because where is the focus on the choreography? It could also just be that my ADHD brain mishandled the performance video and just kind of didn't see what they were trying to serve me. But I am pretty upset in retrospective at that performance video. So yeah, there you go. The music just started again. Whatever. Listen, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much for picking up on. Wait, I have time for a shout out, right? It's not 30 minutes yet, which is always outrageous how long I take. But let's see. Let's go to my YouTube studio and find the name of the person that commented I should watch the dance practice. Q Snape -J8G. Well, Snape, I don't know if you're a dude or a girl, right? But I'm just gonna refer to you as friend. My friend. I was trying so hard to find a right name that is not weird. Anyway, thank you, friend, for like realizing that I would probably really enjoy the dance practice, right? Because I mean, you were right. Also, oh god, I'm sweating. Jesus, I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you so much for figuring out that I should probably watch the dance practice, because you were right, and it makes me appreciate the song and the choreography even more. Just makes me mad at that performance video. Like, I understand, like, it's aesthetically cool and it's pleasing, but like, compared to the Kung performance video, I'm like, I want to watch that. Every time I think of Kung, I'm like, I want to watch that performance video. And then Red Sun is just like, that was cool. Thank you for the performance video. I don't know. Maybe my standards are way too high. I just feel like that they fumbled the ball a little bit. No fault of the boys though, obviously, that's just a KQ thing. So, we're about to hit the 30-minute mark, which is outrageous. How the fuck do I always take so long? I yap way too much. So, thank you for watching with me. And I hope we see each other soon again for another video. I have some stuff lined up. Yeah, so I also don't know how to end videos. That's also a problem.